Hello everyone, welcome to Hibernate tutorial. In our previous tutorial, we have covered that why we need Hibernate, and earlier we were using JDVC. So, what are the drawbacks of the JDVC and why we required the Hibernate? So, we have already covered that topic. Next, what we are going to cover is what is Hibernate and what are the advantages of the Hibernate framework. So Hibernate is a ORM tool. Here you can see that Hibernate is a ORM tool, and this ORM stands for object relation mapping tool, given to transfer the data between a Java object application and the database. So Hibernate is a object relation mapping tool which will transfer data between the Java objects and the database, and in the form of object. So we will transfer our data from Java application to the database, and database to the Java application in the form of objects. So this is the one of the advantages of the Hibernate as well. So in case of JDVC, we transfer the data in form of text, and we convert the object into the text, and then we execute the native SQL queries, and in order to retrieve the data we execute the native SQL queries, and after that we convert that data into the object. But in case of Hibernate, what we already have this Hibernate framework in which we can exchange the information in form of objects. So we can exchange the information between the Java application and the database in the form of objects. And Hibernate is the open source lightweight tool given by Gavin King. So this is one of the advantages as well, that it is open source, so anyone can use it. Hibernate is non-invasive framework, mean it won't force the programmer to extend or implement any class interface. And Hibernate, we have all Pojo classes, so it's lightweight. So you can see that in case of Hibernate, it will not force you to implement or extend any classes or interface. Hibernate can run within or outside the server. I mean, it will suitable for all type of Java applications, standalone application, desktop, or uh, web application. So this Hibernate, we can run it in or outside the server. So this is suitable whether you will use it in desktop application or in standalone application or web application. And Hibernate is purely persistence to store and retrieve data from the database. So this is what Hibernate is. And now, what are the advantages of the Hibernate framework? So there are many advantages of Hibernate framework. For example, first point, this is a open source and lightweight. Hibernate framework is open source framework, and it is lightweight. Second point is fast performance. The performance of Hibernate is very fast as compared to other this which we use for the database operations. And in Hibernate, we do have a concept of caching. So caching increase the performance and efficiency of our program. So we have two types of caching in Hibernate: first level cache and second level cache. And first level cache is by default enabled, and we have to configure for the second level cache. And so this is the one of the important point, that it has fast performance. Then next point is we have database independent query. In case of Hibernate, we have Hibernate query language, HQL. It is an object oriented version of SQL. So any Java developer can easily write this query. We have no need to write the complete native query. So we will use this Hibernate query language in case of Hibernate. Then we have automatic table creations. So Hibernate framework provides us the facility that it can create the tables automatically. We have no need to create the tables or database. So it can create the table for us. And next point is, it is simplified complex join. So in case of complex query like joins, which consist of many joins, so this Hibernate framework can simplify that complex joins. And last point is provide query statistics and database status. Hibernate support query cache and provide statistic about the query and database status. It continuously provide this information. So these are the advantages of the Hibernate framework. So in this tutorial, what we have covered what Hibernate is and what are its advantages. In our next tutorial, what we will cover